Right, welcome back to the Uncensored podcast. We've been on the ropes. We missed a week, but we're back. Hopefully a double upload this week, depending on how it goes. If you see this, then it will be.
Hopefully.
We're crossing our fingers. On this, we are reviewing horror films for the last of the Halloween specials before we try and come up with more ideas and probably turn back to Reddit. So, Michael,
Probably.
take it away. What films? If we look forward, it's because we've had to try and film this intro about a few times.
Seven
Michael,
right. So, I've watched the Halloween remake and Hush.
Okay, so I watched the three original George Romero of the Dead films, and to top that, I went with Shaun of the Dead as well because it's a fucking classic.
Obviously, because it's like a lovely piss take of all the films you watch. So
exactly, if I'm gonna watch the serious ones, I've got to watch the piss take. So
exactly.
Who's going? I already know both. I'll take it back because the Halloween you watched is the most recent one, and I haven't seen that one yet. That's one of the ones I haven't seen.
Firstly, I will give the movie a rating out of 10. I give it a 7 out of 10.
Whoa, that's high for a part of a series. That's a high rating.
Yeah, but the reason I'd only give it a 7 is because it could have been more jumpy.
Okay.
You know, because I enjoyed the plot more than the fear factor of the film.
Ah, okay.
Right,
to be honest with you,
so
that's kind of odd for a film that's like part of a series. So I suppose that's not too
exactly.
bad.
But like, I understand it was really creepy, and I was like, yeah, that's what they're going for because it's fucking Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it could have been better. I could have been more scared because I just sat here and watched it, and I recorded about 40 minutes of my reaction, and I only went ooh once.
Okay. Yeah. So.
But like, overall, the actual plot of the film is fucking brilliant.
And
I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will say there's a few little twists in there where you're like, oh, that's actually fucking sick.
do you know what?
Yeah.
That surprised me not because I didn't think it'd be that good. To be honest with you, I didn't go and see it at the time because I was like, I'm not sure this is gonna be worth it, but I might have to watch that now.
Mm-hmm. But the thing that annoys me a bit is like most of it's set in the day, or like a good 3/4 of the film, and the last like half an hour of the film is like all on Halloween night. So I think if it was all set on Halloween night, it would have been scarier.
Yeah.
But it was set on the day of Halloween and then that night.
Yeah.
So like a lot of it was during the day, but it's very gruesome than the last ones, which I was like, that's what I like, a good fucking gory bit of blood. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it goes like
Yeah.
film.
Yeah. You'd have loved the ones I watched. Fucking hell.
Yeah, but it could have been a bit like scarier, you know what I mean? I'm just watching it going, oh fucking hell, don't do that, you silly bastard. What are you doing? You know? But I wasn't like actually scared.
Yeah, just a bit like it's just gore for the sake of.
Yeah, but there was one bit, right, where he goes in this woman's house and just does it in the living room, right? And then her baby starts crying, and I'm like, fuck off if he goes to kill that baby now. I'm like, don't even start. And he walks, goes over to it, stares this baby dead in the face, and then just leaves. I was like, oh, you fucking little dickhead.
That was the biggest scare of the film. Is he about to kill a child?
No, just for morally, like, why would you put that in a film? You know what I mean? It's like fucking hell, Trainspotting.
Fucking hell. Dangerous ground. Kids are dangerous ground. That sounds wild. Let's retrack. Oh no.
Yeah, but the film overall, I thought it was really good. Could have been a bit scarier, but the plot was fucking brilliant. A lot of the twists were like, oh, that's what, you know what I mean? You're like, yeah, it'll catch on to everything that goes on throughout the movie, and you're like, oh, that was sick.
Yeah.
But like there was the beginning of it was fucking amazing because of how, you know, it all pieces together, and like how Michael Myers escapes everything and then goes out and like kills the fuck. Basically, it's the girl from the original who escaped.
Yeah.
But she's older now, and Mike Myers just broke out.
Yeah.
Gone back to kill her.
Yeah, no, I've sort of got an idea of like how it goes, but yeah, still haven't properly seen it. So
yeah,
but yeah,
fucking honestly, give it a watch. Oh, give it a watch tonight. Actually, while this fucking scary cunt's banging on your door.
If I get more than 10, I've already said if I get more than 10 people knocking on the door tonight, like it's not going to happen. It's with COVID and stuff. I'll be amazed if more than 10 people knock on the door.
Well, do you know what I want to do? I just want to put a note on the door and say, "Do not knock. All people inside, just take one and just leave the bowl outside because you can't be asked."
Yeah. Do you know what you should put? You should just put a sign up that says, "Got COVID, fuck off."
Yeah, fuck off and die. Happy Halloween.
I'd imagine that's an easy way to keep people away from the house.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Right then. So is that's Halloween then? Do you want to do your second one or shall I start on one of mine?
Right, well, I think I'll just do my second one, just go straight into it, right? I watched Hush,
and
if you don't know what it's about this woman who is deaf and is being watched, and she basically lives in the middle of nowhere, is being watched by this serial killer. It was just like fucking creeping her out the whole time, and I was like, you're watching it, and you're always on edge, thinking she's going to die, and thinking, oh my god, something's going to happen, like, oh shit. But then, halfway through the film, it just sort of goes a bit downhill, because he takes his mask off, and he reveals himself, and you're like, you are literally nothing to do with her. You do not know each other. You're just a weirdo who wants to kill people, right?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, it would have been better and it would have been a bit more anticlimactic if, like, they knew each other. Sorry, a bit more climactic if they knew each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was more to the story than he was just wanting to kill people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like,
that being said, I suppose it's probably a bit more realistic to have him just I'd have to just want to kill people.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah, but the overall film, I wasn't a fan. It was a bit like, a bit tense, but it wasn't scary.
Yeah, I enjoyed it though because I like sort of being on the ropes for a good hour and a half.
On edge, yeah.
I want the tension to be like right up. Depends on the horror film though.
The tension builds and builds throughout the film. Then when you take the mask off, you're like, why have you ruined all of this tension now that we know who you are? And like, you could easily get identified in a lineup, you retard, if she survives.
Yeah, but that being said, I'd imagine a lot of serial killers are equally that not asked about being seen.
Yeah, true, because they go through with it and kill the people.
I was gonna say Ted Bundy never wore a fucking mask.
Well, no, because he was handsome enough to not to.
You saying the fella in Hush is ugly? I can't actually remember what he looks like, to be fair. Just remember him being fairly average.
Like skinny, scrawny maggot with a beard.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So maybe not. Then maybe he does need the mask. Keep the mask on, lad.
yeah, like that. Keep that mask on there, mate. Fucking hell, Christ. Like that. The mask looks better, actually. Go on, just kill me with the mask on, please.
He takes the mask off and she just goes, "Ooh."
Yeah. He takes the mask off and she just kills herself. She's like, "Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking kill me now, mate."
yeah. She's like, "Oh no, nah."
And that's the end of the film.
yeah. Do you know what? That would be so funny though if that's how it ended. he takes the mask off and she's just like, "Oh."
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Jesus
like puts the mask on, just puts the mask back on him, and then kills herself.
Oh fucking hell! Right, well that's that film ruined for you. I'm sure anyone watching this who hasn't seen it now probably won't.
Nah, but it probably did me head in though, where she's on FaceTime with like a sister or one of her mates or something, isn't she? And she's going, and the girl on FaceTime's going, "Who's that behind you? There's someone behind you in your window." And she's looking around and she's like, "Oh, there is." And then just goes, and she's just sitting there on a couch, and I'm like, "Get a fucking move on, girl."
Yeah. No, she does.
The police.
She gets on it in the end, but yeah.
If I was in a situation, I would have left the room where he can't see me, rang the police, turned my lights off, hid.
Yeah.
And then if he tries to break in, go out the other door and fucking run and leave.
Yeah, I feel like it might have been a bit difficult because that's the one good thing about it is she's literally in the sticks. Like there is no way out there without dying trying to escape, which is quite cool. I like the bit at the start with the door where with the tension builder where you first see him. It's quite cool.
Yeah.
And they use her because I don't know if you mentioned she's deaf, didn't you?
Yeah.
Going to run down of the film. At the moment, I was like, did he actually tell them that she's deaf? I liked how they did the bit with her friend at the very start. Is well done.
Hmm.
But it's a cool idea. It just once he
But
takes
also,
it off, like
the thing is, like, you never see many deaf people in movies really, and it was like good to like show awareness to that and sign language as well. And I was like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But then beyond that, I was like,
yeah. It's a bit wasn't
yeah.
a good. I quite enjoyed it, but yeah, I do. I enjoy it if the tension is right the way up, and it was for most of it, and then started to lose it a bit towards the end.
It does, yeah. That on the way down, you're like,
Maybe not. Out of 10 then?
yeah. I'd give it a 5
Ooh, straight
because there was
down
a
the
lot of
middle.
tension, which I liked. But then it just went really downhill, and I was like,
Yeah. Fair enough. That's right down the middle then.
I don't know.
Fucking hell. Well, in that case, I will crack on with the of the Dead ones. First off, the makeup came a long way. Like I'll put a clip in here of me reacting to. There's a scene in Day of the Dead where there's a bit of gore, and I didn't handle it too well. I'll put the clip in now.
No. What happened? What happened? Oh, that's so grim.
Yeah, didn't take it too well. No, they're good for like a classic zombie film. You cannot go wrong with those three.
Yeah, but I feel like if I watched that, it wouldn't affect me because I love gaudy films, and I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'd be like, how sick is that makeup? You know what I mean? And when
if
you
you can
sent me
look
that
past
video,
the gore,
you
the
just
makeup.
be like in bits going. I was like, come on, Joe.
It's grim, man. It's grim. No, I'm not going to say what happened because I don't want to put off anyone who's listening, but it's grim. Like they spared nothing with those old like the first Night of the Living Dead they did because they didn't have the money to. And then you get to the next two and they're like, nah, fuck it. We're going to make people being ripped apart look as real as we actually can. And it is vile. Like, it is. And they get more depressing the further you go as well. Like, Day of the Dead, you get to the end of it and you're like, fucking hell. That was just, there's not like one happy moment in the whole film. It's just depression, someone's dead, depression, we're all dead.
Zombies, gore, death.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, oh, what's that? You thought you were done? Fuck off.
No, get fucking clapped right back with a zombie on your head.
That's it, yeah, but they are good films. I'm gonna go with a whack bang 8 out of 10 for all three collectively.
Really?
I rate those films very highly. They're like
8
if you
out of 10.
took
You know what? I've never seen them. So once this is finished, I'm gonna watch all three of them and I'll give you my honest review of all of them.
do it,
I will send you an hour-long rant of what I think of these movies.
Do not be disappointed. The first one might disappoint you because it's black and white. It's all the effects are quite poor.
Oh yeah.
But they get better. They get better the further you go. By the time you get to Day of the Dead, it's like imagine your classic zombie movie stuff, and that's where it all came from. That's where it all started. And
yeah, that's like where everything came from. Was George Romero, like
exactly. Like you watch the
is it
third
Ramirez
one,
or Romero?
Romero.
Yeah.
That's the one. If you watch the third one, it's literally you've played the Resident Evil games.
Mm.
You know, every single one of them ends in some kind of facility with a countdown. It comes from that every time, and it comes from that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's got to be a big 8 out of 10 for me.
All right then, right.
And then the
Nah, well,
next
I
one,
watched.
yeah, go on.
Go on.
I was just gonna say Shaun of the Dead's probably a 7 as well because it's a fucking banger of a film.
I give Shaun of the Dead a good 9 out of 10 because the comedy in that is fucking
It's
amazing.
too
Edgar
funny.
Wright did an absolute number on that movie. He fucking
Mhm.
smashed it. Everyone was like brilliant. Nah,
Is
well,
it the
I
best of the
watched.
Cornetto trilogy? That's the question. Is it the best of the?
Yes,
Yeah, agreed, 100%.
it goes Shaun of the Dead. Oh, it goes
Let's see what you
Shaun
gotta
of the
say.
Dead,
Yeah.
The World's End, Hot Fuzz, and then Paul.
Yeah. 100%. That's the order. If you pick their 4 films, I don't even. Fucking Paul was alright. I don't know.
Paul's
I
just funny, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. No, it
well,
was.
it
quite
could have been better. Could have been better, Paul, but it was
Yeah.
a fucking hilarious movie. Now, I
Funny.
watched Friday the 13th yesterday as well with my mum,
Oh.
right?
Okay. The original, yeah.
No, it's not the original. It was like the remake that came out like years
Oh.
ago.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, though, it's a fucking good film.
Mm.
It's very gory, which I like. And there was one bit which just made me piss myself laughing. And it was literally right. This girl's hiding underneath the deck. Have you seen this? She's in the lake and she's hiding
I
underneath
know
the
where this
deck
is
while he's
going.
walking above. And then she's going, holding her breath so he can't hear her. And then she's like thinking she's safe and she takes a breath, and then next minute a fucking arrow just comes right to her head and she gets picked up and her tits are just hanging out. I was like, crying, laughing.
Fucking hell.
Oh, it's so funny because I wasn't expecting it because it was so tense. Then I was like, oh, fucking hell, she's died. Is right. Oh, fuck. Like,
Did you say is right?
No,
Oh,
we expected, obviously, and then like 5 minutes before, a boyfriend or whoever it was just got absolutely no scoped by a crossbow, didn't he? Where he just at the side of the lake, he just goes, doom, just takes his head clean off.
Yeah, I know exactly which bit you're on about. Fucking hell.
Classic.
Speaking of funny
Shaun
horror
Dead,
film
though.
moments, it came on the telly as in the one in 2017, and his dance breaks me every time.
Do you know what though? It creeps me out, that movie. Like,
That's the thing. That's what annoys me. Everything else about that film was perfect. It was really creepy. It was scary. There were enough jump scares. It was a
and
great
then it was
film.
him dancing and that, and the
And
way
then
he
he's like,
talks,
I'll put a clip in here, but
where he's like, what the fuck? You just ruined that movie, mate. Why are you dancing like an absolute worm?
I'm gonna kill you, but I'm gonna do a Fortnite dance before I do it to celebrate.
I haven't seen the one actually where it come out like last year, was it, or the year before, with
Yeah, the second one.
Bill Hader and James McAvoy in that.
Oh, that was good as well. You know, that was really good.
It was a good
It was
movie. Yeah,
long,
I've not
good.
seen it.
Oh, it's boss. They did it really well, to be honest, because I'd seen the one in 1990 with Tim Curry in it, and that was amazing. But
That's the best one, to be honest, I think.
Yeah. No, that one was class. To be fair, Tim Curry's so good. Like he's an amazing actor.
And he played a great hotel manager in Home Alone 2.
I forgot he did that role. Oh, fucking hell! That's like the pinnacle of
Donald
his
Trump's in
career.
Home Alone 2.
What?
Donald Trump's in Home Alone 2.
Yeah, I know, because Macaulay Culkin asked where the fucking...
Where's the elevator? And he goes, he goes, where's the lobby? And he goes, it's down the hall and to your right. Like, great line, that Donald, lad. Great line.
Thanks, Donald. Much appreciated.
Yeah, cheers,
Fucking
Donald.
hell. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
I think that's such an absolute legend.
Yeah.
As in Macaulay Culkin met Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Speaking of Trump, the American elections are coming up. Segue, not to take it away from Halloween and stuff.
Vote Biden. Vote Joe Biden.
Vote Biden. Please vote Biden.
They're both as retarded and stupid as each other, but vote Biden because he seems like the better option for some reason.
They're both really old as well.
They're both really fucking old, stupid, and racist. That's what they are.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
but if Biden is somehow a better choice than Donald Trump, clearly Donald Trump is just very, very, like, we all know he's a wet wipe, absolute wank stain.
Well, this is what I don't get. After Trump, especially after he handled COVID and how he handled Black Lives Matter, there should
What,
be
like
no
3 days?
way he should not have a chance at winning this election. And yet he actually does. And I don't really know how you end up being a less favourable option than Donald Trump. How does that happen? How do you do that?
Mental.
Well,
Honestly,
that's the biggest horror
ridiculous.
story this year.
Yeah, literally. That Donald Trump is somehow still in the White House.
Jesus Christ. No, what a wonderful world, eh? Fucking hell.
Hello.
Right, I don't actually know
Nah.
how long we've been going, but I don't think it's that long with this week's one. I'm not going to lie. It feels like only about 20 minutes.
We have only about 15, mate. Not even like that.
Fucking hell. Right, well.
Well, we fully thought we were going to give a fat rundown of every film, but it was like, they're all right. You know what I mean?
Nah, fuck it. Right. I don't really know the approach from here.
Well, another horror movie I've watched, and which I love, and I hope you've seen,
Yeah, go
is The
on.
Woman in Black, the first one with Daniel
Yeah.
Radcliffe.
No, I've seen it.
Yeah, that's brilliant, because I more enjoy horror movies with a plot than the fear factor. Like, that's why I enjoyed Halloween so much, because the plot of it was fucking great. Plot was really brilliant.
Yeah, it was.
And that's what it's like with The Woman in Black as well. There's like a full fucking, like, everything's on point with it, and then it's like really jumpy and creepy as well. Like,
It's
one of
really
the best
creepy.
films. Sick.
Yeah.
But the second one was dog shit.
Yeah, I didn't even bother with the second one, to be honest. I knew it wouldn't be any
Oh,
good.
no. Me and my mum watched like half of it, and we were like, this is so fucking boring. Like, it's jumpy, yeah. It's jumpy, but there's not more to it. Other than the fact that it's now been said, like, the mansion got turned into an orphanage, and the Woman in Black still haunting all the kids, which we knew anyway. But it's just like, shite, mate.
No, the first one was, we watched the first one in school because we read the book for whatever reason, I think in English, and we watched it in school. And I think there were about 3 kids who had to go in the cupboard for the second half of the film because they couldn't watch it. I think it was like year 7, year 8, so there's 3 kids just stood in the cupboard. Fucking hell. I know.
Well, I watched it with my school as well, and I'd already seen it, and I'm watching it, like, fucking loving it, like, oh, this is fucking sick, this. And one of the lads goes, can't watch this, mate, I fucking hate horror movies. And I was like, oh, no, it's fine. He goes, all right, then. And he's sitting there, and the next minute, you know, the bit where it just fucking, like, jumps in your face.
Yeah, well, most of the film, but yeah, I know.
Yeah, like where he opens the door in that end of the locked room.
Yeah.
Slams, and then he dives at him. He goes, screams, and of course every kid's just staring at him like, are you fucking alright, mate?
Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's so funny. So funny. Nah, the bit that makes me feel proper ill about that movie, though, is where he goes in the office and looks out the window and all the kids are just hanging from the tree. Oh, it's grim now.
Oh, nah. It's a no from me.
Vile, mate.
It's a no.
Grim.
It's the bit with the bleach as well. Nah, it's a no from me. It's a no from me.
Wait, what bit?
The bit where the kid drinks bleach.
Grim, innit?
Wow, it's fucking.
And
it's a no from me.
Yeah. What bit's fucking horrible, right? Is where have you seen it where he's spinning the lamp? Yeah.
And then
it goes off. And then he looks down the corridor and all the lights are going off because she's coming towards him. I was like, fuck off, when he's in the kids' room, like he digs up the body and that. Mate, I swear to God, if I seen that, I'd just fucking dip. I'd be long
I'm
gone.
off. Like, I'm off, bro. I'm off. Like, that's the thing. So, you watch horror films and you go, I would not be sticking around that long if that was me. I'm out of here, bro.
Like, or the bit where, like, all the kids with the footprints. And the door handle starts turning.
It is a
and then it's so tense. Then he opens the door and there's no one there, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, no, it's
vile.
It's yeah, no. I'll say I'll listen and I'll end up watching it tonight. But yeah, no, it's a no from me.
Me.
That is 100% staying in.
Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome. You are fully welcome. Now I'll take that out. I'll take that out in the other sense. Right. I'm having a look at the time. We started about 25 past 3. It's now 10 to 4. So we've got about 35 minutes of podcast. It's a ropey week this week.
This is a weak episode, this, that.
And when you feel the vibes off, boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. We've let you down.
I feel like because we left it so long as well.
Yeah.
And it's like, shite.
Yeah, this was supposed to be last week. Yeah.
Supposed to be, yeah, for
we
work and life got in the way.
Life, lads. We've got stuff to do. The one saving grace this week is we have got quite a funny episode where us and a few mates play Among Us, which is quite funny. I'll put a few. I won't put all the games in because we played for like a solid 2 hours.
Oh yeah, how many have you been editing it?
Yeah, I've started editing it. What I might do, I think, is do release like 4 rounds of it tomorrow, and then every Wednesday or something, just release another 2 games. That's a bit more content.
Actually.
Yeah. So
before we know it, with a gaming channel.
imagine start fucking streaming on Twitch. Nah.
You know what? If I had like the gear too, I would. That's the thing,
I would, to be honest, because it is fun and it is funny. I probably would. Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Uncensored Twitch coming soon. Fucking hell, it would be funny. So yeah, you've got that to look forward to and probably watch instead of this. I might put a disclaimer at the start, like if you haven't watched the Among Us, watch that first because this is not as good.
Yeah, because this one's a bit dry.
just a bit. Are we calling it on 35 and just? Yeah, fair enough. Right, thanks for watching. I'm not even going to ask you to drop a like this week. I don't think we deserve that.
No, just don't even like it. Just report this video, please. Report this video.
Please don't unsubscribe.
Please demonetize this video. It was shit.
Please come back and trust that we'll be better next week. I've got some ideas for stuff we can do. So. 100%. But yeah, we'll be back next week and better next week. That's a promise. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the Among Us episode. If you've watched that, goodbye for now.